It is a great honor, and I am so excited to record this first video of City 13 Space and Astronomy Report. I'm gonna give you guys some information in how this whole thing started. City College, spring semester 2013. I took a course called Concepts of Astronomy, and that was the beginning where I fell in love anything that has to do with space and astronomy. That class was a big class. It was over 100 students, and it was that was just an unforgettable experience. As you guys know, here on the MMM Journal, I started with sports, and then I branched out to movies, to shows, to music, and then I added space, business, and travel. And since I've done videos for almost every subject, every department, but I was still missing for space. So when I was coming up with a title to create a playlist for space, um, was playing around with lots of them. City 13 because of City College, 13 because of 2013, and then I just put space and astronomy together, and the report because I'm gonna report you guys on the latest news that has to do with anything space and astronomy related. So that's the inspiration for me to start this first video on this playlist of City 13 Space and Astronomy Report. And the first one I'm gonna talk about is about Eutelsat. I think that's how you pronounce it, sorry. Eutelsat has signed an agreement with French startup MaiaSpace to launch some of its OneWeb replenishment satellites. The company's announced it on January 16. It's a multi-launch agreement, and the launches are expected to begin in 2027. Eutelsat ordered 100 OneWeb replenishment satellites in December 2024 and an additional 340 on January 12th. The MaiaSpace agreement marks the first time Eutelsat has disclosed details about its plans to launch the replenishment satellites. So Eutelsat, they're planning to begin the launches in 2027. And also under the MaiaSpace agreement, Eutelsat is turning to a launch provider that has yet to conduct a flight. MaiaSpace is also among the companies selected for funding through the European Space Agency's European Launcher Challenge, approved at the agency's ministerial conference in November. The SN antenna is out of service until May. Yep. A key antenna in NASA's Deep Space Network that was damaged last fall is expected to remain offline until May, before being taken out of service again later this year for major upgrades. The sun has woken up this week. It unleashed a powerful X-class solar flare on January 18th that hurled a colossal, fast-moving coronal mass ejection directly towards Earth. That CME has now arrived, triggering severe G4 geomagnetic storm conditions far earlier than initial forecast. The shockwave from the CME struck at 2:38 p.m. Eastern Time on January 19th, and it confirmed that G4 storm levels were reached shortly after impact. And this is according to NOAA's Space Weather Prediction Center. So the storm is still going, And space weather forecasts say CME passage will continue through the evening, keeping the door open for more aurora activity tonight. So to wrap it up, City 13 Space and Astronomy Report, everything that I'll be reporting will be every Tuesday at 4 p.m. Eastern Time here on the MMM Journal. Some news that I'll be providing you guys will be either news that happened on the same day, Tuesday, or the day before, or even a few days ago. So today's Tuesday, right? So any stories that come out from Tuesday night tonight all the way to next Monday, that's what I'm gonna be reporting for next Tuesday's content. So City 13, Space and Astronomy Report will be every Tuesday, new video every Tuesday, 4 p.m. Eastern Time here on the MMM Journal. Thank you for tuning in on this very first content of this new playlist. I am super excited as I continue to learn, grow, and expand when it comes to space and astronomy. And I will admit to you, it's not something that it's my strongest of expertise compared to like sports and movies, but I always grown an appreciation about space, about astronomy ever since I took that class in City College. And I've been reading books. I've been trying to keep up as much as possible with anything news related when it comes to space and astronomy. So, but I'm excited. You know, you have to start somewhere. You have to dip your toe and just learn as you go. So thank you for tuning in, and I'll see you guys next Tuesday for a new video of City 13 Space and Astronomy Report. Be safe, and may God bless each and every one of you. Take care.